friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am Cher. So today I'm going to be sharing my experience as a judge on the Clean Beauty Awards. This is a panel that is hosted by Cert Clean, which is a certification in North America here that helps judge and share and advocate for clean beauty brands. So if clean beauty is something you are really interested in and that is very important to you, then I think you will like today's episode. Make sure you give me a follow and subscribe because I am a clean beauty advocate myself. I try to advocate for it and prioritize clean beauty as much as possible here on my channel. I am also a professional makeup artist, so I tend to try to use clean beauty as much as possible for my clients in my professional kit. I do offer that option. So I'm going to be highlighting all of the products that I tested and tried out as a judge and sharing them with you today. I want to rank them. I want to share which ones are my favorites and what are some great picks if you are really particularly interested in clean beauty. So if that interests you, make sure you pop that subscribe, stick around, and we're gonna get started. So I was one of 100 judges to sit on this panel, which was an honor for me. This was my first time, but this is the 8th year of the Clean Beauty Awards. And so the panel is made up of a bunch of different beauty advocates and experts and bloggers, influencers like myself. And then there were over 200 brands that submitted products to be tested and tried out as part of this process. So basically how this worked, they assigned different categories to different judges. So within certain categories, you'd have a few judges over each area. So my category that I was assigned was face creams and face serums, as well as lip serums or lip treatments and eyeliners. So I did get a little bit of makeup in there, but it was mostly, skincare. So I'm going to be sharing those picks with you. I'm trying to decide what order. I think I'm going to keep it by category that I presented to you. And I'm thinking just to kind of give variety, I think I'm going to go with face creams and then eyeliners and then face serums and then lip treatments. I think that's the order we'll go in today. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the face cream category. So the way that they had us rank, our rankings and, rate the product was 4 different areas. One was user experience. So how easy was the process? Were we able to follow the directions easily? Did it, perform the way the directions said? The second was user experience. How did it feel? What was it like? Was it a pleasant experience using it? And then would we recommend? And then the last was overall performance, just basically the effectiveness of it and all of that, which I think was the largest weight that was put on the category. So I probably am not going to spend time going through every little score that I gave everything. I just want to kind of present these products and what I thought about them. So for the face creams, I'm going to start with average ones and stuff and save the best ones for last, just to keep you watching. All right. So I'm not necessarily going in order of like least favorite. I'm just kind of presenting some that were pretty good, but maybe not like my top picks first. So first we have this, it's from Rose Mira, Lavender Dreams Restorative Cream. And here is the texture. Now I am a huge lavender person. I love lavender. I love essential oils. So anything that has essential oils in it, I'm a big fan of it. So, I liked this one. Does it smell like lavender to me? No. It's, but it's fresh. It almost has like a pineapple smell. Not quite pineapple. So it's a pleasant scent. As far as the cream itself, I felt it blended pretty good. Would I say it's super firming? Not necessarily, but it wasn't sticky. It wasn't, too thick or anything like that. So I would say, it was pretty good. I did like it. The packaging is pretty nice, on average. So this was, pretty good one. Next, we have, this one is from Navinka, and this is the Navinka Cream V9 Rich Restorative Cream made with Ceramide 3, Resveratrol, Blackcurrant Seed Oil. Okay, so beautiful packaging. I thought that was very sleek. It took me a minute to figure out this cap, by the way. But you know, it was pretty good too. A very nice, like, not very thick, pretty, you know, creamy. I'd say still a little on the thin side. I would probably want slightly more moisturizing for me. So I'm coming from the standpoint of somebody with 40 plus skin here, guys. You know, I am aging. I have very dry skin, so I want something that is potent and firming. So this was pretty good. I think it's gorgeous packaging. It's fabulous. I think the only downside I would say to this is it has a funny smell. The scent is just definitely natural smell, but not in a good way, guys. So that'd be my only like downside of it, but it was pretty nice. Okay, next we have this Ividor plant-based gentle Nourish Me face tanner. This is for light to medium strength. Okay, so this is supposedly a tanner, and it's supposed to activate after 24 hours. It never activated for me. Now I'm actually usually allergic to tanners and anything that could tan me. This did not make me break out though. I did a little swatch test before I ever put it on my face. I did like 3 swatch tests to make sure, because I just know that tanners break me out, and this one did not break me out. So that's a plus, because I'm like, okay, clearly a clean brand if it didn't break me out probably, but on the other hand, it didn't do anything. Like I never saw I didn't turn tan at all. My face did not change colors. If that's what it was supposed to do, it didn't do it. So as a cream, I mean, I guess like you can just use this for moisture cream, but not tanning. So it wasn't okay. I'm trying to remember. Little funny scent, but you know, not the most moisturizing ever, but it certainly did not do what it touted itself to do, in my opinion. Okay. Then we have this. So we're moving up to some of the favorites. This was like probably my third choice. This is Free Girl Sincere Vitamin C Moisture Complex. I just thought this packaging was like very elegant and sleek, very impressive. You take this little cap off here. The only downside I'd say is that it takes a lot. You gotta like really pump it to get some out. So you gotta like really keep pumping to get enough moisture for your face. But you know, once you get it out, it's okay. It was pretty firming in my opinion. Overall, pretty good. It's got a slight scent, but it's not a bad one. It smells like cream, you know. So pretty good one here. I just love that packaging. I think that is gorgeous. That is just a very like sleek design and modern. All right, now we're getting to my second favorite. This is the Spruced Fern Day or Anti-Age and Recover Night Cream. It's got firming peptides and retinol alternatives, apple and birch extracts, dulce, and sea kelp extracts. I loved this cream. Here, it looks interesting though. See that texture? It definitely looked like, what is this slime I'm putting on my face? But good stuff. It was really moisturizing. Like, in my opinion, it was just the perfect moisture for my skin. Still not like overly sticky and too thick, but it glided on so nicely. My skin felt so soft, but yet I felt like it had a firming effect. So as far as the skincare itself goes, like I thought it was fabulous. Not much of a scent, definitely smells clean. The only negative review I had on it was the packaging, because it just looks like, you know, it was obviously all typed up on a label and stuck on. So I wasn't super impressed by the packaging, but you know, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, the packaging is not what matters. That's really just to sell. It's the skincare itself. And I thought this was fabulous skincare for my 40+ skin. But then finally, my very top absolute favorite of all, this got 10s across the board for me. 10s. It was amazing. And this is Diane Kane, Australia, the Ultimate Youth Essence Formula. Absolutely all the way around. Like, I had nothing negative to say. This was the best stuff. And I also gave them 10s on their lip treatment, which I will get to in that category soon too. Wonderful scent. It's like really fresh. I don't know if that's lemon. It might be lemon that's in it that I'm smelling, but it's so fresh. The perfect amount of moisture, perfect firming, felt so soothing and amazing on the skin. I love the packaging. I love that it's kind of got like, you know, a touch of green in there that really kind of represents that it's green and clean, right? So yes, this was my number one. Amazing. Now let's talk eyeliners. So I only had 3 to judge, and I will include the pictures in here for you so you can kind of get a feel for like what it looks like with the eyeliner. It's easier to do that with the makeup than the skincare, you know. So all of these were pretty good. Like, I didn't really have a lot negative to say about any of them, but I do have a favorite, which I'll save for last. So let's start with this Marie Natty eyeliner. And this was a pencil. Okay. And so I think that this is more of a preference thing. I'm just not a big pencil eyeliner person. I don't like the feel of harsh pencils on my eyes. I don't like having to resharpen. I mean, I do use them in my makeup practice because I can sharpen them and sanitize them easier, but preference wise for me, I don't really like pencils. So it got slightly lower ratings just for that reason, not because there's something wrong with the brand. But overall, it was pretty good. I mean, fairly pigmented, pretty precise to use. I think I did find that there was some smudging though. Like, I did notice that with wear, it smudged. So that was a complaint that I had as well, but it wasn't really bad. Next is this Elate Beauty, and this one was a liquid liner. I love how it's like in the tube like this. And then here it is. So I love that packaging. I think that's really neat. And so you can see the brush. And again, with liquid liners, this is a preference thing too. I'm just not really a big like brush person. But overall, it did, you know, do a pretty good job. I was able to get a pretty precise wing and all of that. It did not smudge. It worked pretty well. So I did really like that one. Very nice. And it was, you know, all of these were in black, I think. So fairly potent. But then last, this one was my absolute favorite, guys. And it's very messy, sorry. This is the Dome. It was a gel pencil. Absolute favorite. I have never, ever tried such an incredible eyeliner in my life. And I am not being dramatic. Like, this was incredible. It was so pigmented, so precise, so easy to use, lasted all day. I mean, like, absolutely durable, no smudging whatsoever. It was perfect in every way. It's called their Chromafort Longwear Eyeliner Pencil. Highly recommend this. This is better. Not only is it clean, it's better than all the non-clean, any brand I've ever tried, clean or non-clean. The only complaint I have about it is it did not last. Look at that. I think I used it for all of a week and a half. It lasted me like a week and a half. I mean, that's just not very long. So I don't know if maybe they sent me their sample, but this doesn't look like a sample size. This looks like a full size. So that's the only complaint I have, is it does not last you very long, but it is an incredible pencil. So I was like, really? I found the most amazing eyeliner and I'm going to get like a little over a week's use out of it. So there's that. Now let's talk face serums. Really, there was only one face serum. Okay, so this is the Petite Pluie, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Vegan Face Serum Stick. It's made with matcha and collagen. I love the concept of this. I think it's a brilliant idea. So portable and easy for travel. And I like the packaging. I just think that is adorable. So I thought that was brilliant. As far as the serum itself goes though, honestly guys, when I think of serums, and especially for my 40 plus skin, I think of something a lot more moisturizing, like almost oily, just really like absorbs into the skin and like really moisturizes it. This is not very moisturizing. I think that it would be so good probably for like oily skin, teenagers, you know, younger faces, but I don't know if this is something I would recommend for 40 plus skin. So for my skin, I don't think it really worked for me. I mean, I love the concept. It, you know, it felt nice, but it was not very moisturizing. As soon as I'd rub it on the face, it was like I'd have to keep like rubbing over it and over it to feel like I was getting any moisture. So I didn't rank it super high, but it doesn't mean it's a bad product. I think it's just not the right match for my skin type. But look at that. Isn't it so cute? I mean, I just think it's so brilliant and so well packaged and such a great concept that's like, I really hate to give it a bad rating, but I needed to kind of judge it from, you know, my skin type. Last, we have the lip treatment categories. So I actually have two in this categories that were like my favorite that I'm going to save for last also. But I'm going to start off with a few that were kind of either like average or not a favorite. I so wanted to love this. This is from Anne Marie. You guys, do they have food too, organic food, or am I mixing that up with? I feel like there's an Anne Marie that has like the mac and cheese that's natural, vegan or something. I could have that wrong, but this is such a beautiful packaging, isn't it? It is gorgeous, and this was what I was drawn to the first because of the packaging. However, when I opened it up, this is the lip balm. And it's an antioxidant lip balm. It's made with cocoa butter, sea buckthorn fruit oil, cocoa extract, and Baruti fruit oil. It did nothing for my lips. In fact, I think my lips felt worse afterwards because I was having to like rub so much to get it on. It was not moisturizing at all. It has a weird smell. And I don't like that you have to sit and dig your fingers into it. It doesn't have a way to, you know, twist it and make it pop up or anything. You got to dig down in the cardboard. And it just didn't work for me. So this one got pretty low rankings from me, and I do hate it because it's so pretty. Next we have this one. This is from, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Imbibe Living. Love this packaging too. So sleek and modern. I think that's gorgeous. Again, I don't like having to dig in there with my fingers with lip balms. And I know a lot of them require your fingers, but it's messy. And this one was the case too. Like, I felt like it was very, this one was a lot like putting Vaseline on your lips or coconut oil. You know, it was very messy. I mean, I do like, you know, Vaseline or coconut oil for the lips because it's obviously very moisturizing, very hydrating, but it can be a lot. It can be sticky. It can be messy, you know, so it's kind of a matter of preference on that too. So very moisturizing, but also very messy and sticky. And I just don't like having to do the finger. But overall, I mean, it's not bad. It's good. I think it comes down to your preference. And but I do love that packaging. I think that's so modern and sleek and gorgeous. Okay, and then next we have this. This is from Rose Mira also. I think it was the lavender cream that we went over from the face creams, same brand. And then this one is a lip balm. So let me get this little packaging open real quick. I mean, such cute packaging. It came like this for me. And I had put it back in here for a picture, so I really did use it, I promise. But now at the knot, I gotta get untied. So this one was okay. It's a tropical pineapple lip balm. And so this one, at least, I can't remember how we get this open. It's the, yeah, okay. So at least this one does pull up and you can put it directly on your lips like that. And it does smell like pineapple. So I love that. Love, love the smell of the pineapple. So that is a huge bonus, and it's very moisturizing. I mean, it's like a good chapstick, you know? I mean, very moisturizing chapstick. So it got pretty high ranks for me. It's made with beeswax, cocoa butter, shea butter, pumpkin oil, lots of other things. But yeah, it's got the pineapple extract in it, which is what smells good. It's also got lemon essential oil in it too. So overall, it was pretty good. I really did like this one, and especially what I loved was the pineapple flavor. Okay, but now to my absolute favorites. I would say that was probably my third favorite. Now my top two favorites of the lip category. Vine Beauty Stimulip with peptides. So good. So good. This was a plumping lip gloss. So, but if you guys have tried a lot of plumping lip glosses, you'll know that sometimes they can be very stinging. They leave a stinging effect to get those lips all nice and moisturized and plumped up. This did not. There was no stinging, so love that. But it was just perfect. It was moisturizing, but also plumping. So this was not just like a chapstick, guys. This was a plumping gloss, and I loved it. Definitely a favorite. I'm trying to remember what the... And it smells... It has a smell like mint. So this was like a peppermint scent to it. So if you like peppermint, you're going to love this. So definitely recommend this one. I love it. And I think it's like a salon type place that actually made this brand. So I love that. Like, I think they're a beauty place, but then they happen to start a, you know, a cosmetic line. So I'm loving that and getting to support them. And then finally, the very last one was another absolute top favorite in this category. I think these two are tied for me, the Vine Beauty, but then also, drum roll please, the Diane Kane Lip Restore, I think was the name of this one. So awesome in every way. It was perfectly moisturizing. Gonna show you when you squeeze. There is the texture. And I love that, you know, it comes in this kind of applicator. So, you know, you're not having to use your finger. But it's also, with it being like on the plastic there, I can put this over lipstick and I can just wipe this down afterwards. And it's not going to mix with, you know, the gloss like some glosses do. And so I love that style of applicator. That's one of my favorite preferences, because then it doesn't matter if I put it over whatever crazy lipstick I'm wearing, you know, but it is the perfect amount of moisture, not sticky, doesn't make a huge mess, but at the same time, it's so moisturizing. So this was one of my favorites also. I'd say, you can tell it's a little sticky they put on there, but it's still like really pretty packaging. So just overall, it was fabulous. So this one got all 10s from me as well. And it didn't really have a scent either, so I can't really say that it had much of a scent, but not a bad scent or a good scent. It's kind of scentless. So, but anyway, love it, love it, love it. So that's it, guys. That was everything that I tried and tested and ranked for the Clean Beauty Awards. There are several other categories, several other products. These were just the ones that I was assigned. And so I am excited to see who the winners are going to be. They have not announced them yet. It is early April right now, and so they should be coming out with the results anytime. So be watching their website. I'm going to provide information down below. And also what I probably will do is, if there are any here that I tested or ranked that you saw today that end up winning and that they talk about, I will pin it, you know, let you know and keep you updated, probably in the comments, and put like a pin there. So be watching this in the future when that comes out. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're really interested in clean beauty too, those that gives you some great brands, some good ideas of some great products, and overall it was just a great experience for my very first time judging. And if you like more like this, then make sure that you pop that subscribe, because I do a lot of beauty product reviews and just sharing my beauty experiences with you. So yeah, make sure you stick around, hit the notification bells, turn them to on so you don't miss videos like this one, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.